Moscow appeals for army recruits to fight in Ukraine through propaganda videos. Volunteers and special forces troopers take part in military training at the Russian University of Special Forces Training Center in the town of Gudermes in Chechnya on December 14, 2022. CNN. Moscow has begun a new campaign to encourage Russians to enlist in the armed forces and fight in Ukraine, despite the Kremlin having denied it needing more recruits. In the attempt to attract more volunteers to the front, Russian propaganda videos posted on social network in the past few days are trying to appeal to Russian men through the narratives of patriotism, morality, and upward social mobility. One of the videos posted on December 14 features a young man who is choosing to fight instead of partying with his male friends and then surprises everyone by buying himself a car with the money he made from fighting on the military contract. In another video posted on December 15th, the former girlfriend of a soldier is newly impressed with his courage and begs him to get back together with her. A further example shows a middle-aged man leaving the factory job that doesn't pay him enough to sign a military contract and go to the front. Another of videos shows a group of 30 something well up Russian men leading a car as they are asked by elderly women where they going. One man replies to Georgia forever. When one woman spills a bag of groceries, the man just get into the car and leave instead of helping, while younger Russian man rushes to pick up the groceries. The boys have left, the man stayed. One of the elderly women concludes. Many of the videos portray the war as the escape for men from the bleak daily reality of drinking vodka, poverty, and helplessness. Meanwhile, the report and the complaints of shortages of provisions and equipment in the Russian military continue to emerge. During a meeting with the mothers of the mobilized in November, Russian President Vladimir Putin said that it was better to be killed fighting for the motherland than to drink oneself to death on vodka. In late September, Putin announced the partial military mobilization, which saw more than 300,000 people across the Russia mobilized as each war in Ukraine failed to make progress. The exact number of Russian soldiers killed and injured fighting in Ukraine has not been made public. Thousands of men have fled Russia in order to avoid being conscripted, and the fears of a second mobilization in the new year are mounting. Earlier this month, addressing a news conference after a summit of Eurasian countries in Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, Putin attempted to reassure the public that there were no plans for additional mobilization. Asked by reporters what factors could call for a new round of mobilization, Putin said, there are no such factors today. We are not discussing them. I told you, 300,000 were called up as part of the mobilization. Let me repeat once again, 150,000 have been deployed to Ukraine. Of course, a little more than half are in combat unit. Questioned about reports of continuing military equipment shortages on the front lines, Putin said he was working closely with the Russian Defense Ministry and that the issue was being resolved.